So I'm going to be very brief. That
Not brief.
How I met Gurudev first. So from childhood I was raised in a Brahmin family, but we were so many sisters, 7 sisters, 1 brother. Father was from middle class family, so he's mostly concerned that we should study good, become something in life, and we paid attention for that, and I became a doctor. I didn't want to become doctor for myself, just to fulfill the desire of my father. And then I got married, and when I came, I was very bad before, because with the association of my friends, which I should not say in the temple, we should not do it, I was doing that too. I was not following the human-like activity, for principle. Like, not that time I was pretty young, so I will just say I was eating meat, which is not a good thing. And when I got married, they were following Krishna consciousness, but they were also not one-pointed Krishna conscious. They were following other Bhagwan too. So slowly I met his brother, elder brother, and he was here, and he was with the ISKCON. So then I came to know about Krishna consciousness, but when you have little knowledge, then you argue too much. So I was just saying that serving human being is as good as serving Lord. I was just thinking I am also doing the great job as all the preachers and priests and everybody else is doing. It took little long time for me to come out of that, and even to give up the meat eating. Slowly I realized that yes, why we are eating meat? To satisfy my senses, my tongue. And they are very poor animal, they are weak animal. So I had a child, and I have to literally put in my mind that how to get rid of this. I was trying my best, but senses was so overpowering on me that it was difficult. Then one day I was just thinking that, okay, like nobody eats meat of the lion or tiger because they will kill you. So we are only going for chicken and this. Then I said that suppose I become weak and I cannot protect my son, and somebody bad than me thinks that I want to have human flesh and they want to kill my son, how I will feel. That day was the end of my doing this. And then slowly, I was also praying, but not that much. So I came to America, started going to ISKCON, and following everything, but mostly I was not getting in that, okay, what it is. Okay, you have to take an exam, you have to pass this exam, let's go and pray to the Lord. You need something, let's go and do this thing. And a lot of people will be there dancing, singing, good prasadam, but real meaning of serving the Lord, why we have to do, I didn't know. Then so many things happened in ISKCON, and then at last I said, no, I will follow Krishna consciousness, but I will not go to temple. Because few things I didn't like it. There is no point of talking about that. It's better to talk something. So, in between, my nephew, he came to know about Gurudev. And he is close to me. He started giving me small books of Gurudev. And he started telling me, oh, this Maharaj is very good. Why don't you see him? I'm trying to see him and this, that. So I read Gurudev few books. And I said, sure, why not? And then once Ramchandra Prabhu came to me from the ISKCON, from the Delhi temple, and he talked a lot about Gurudev, and we had desired to meet him, but he came also to raise the fund for the temple. So then after some times when he left, I said, oh, the way it is happening in ISKCON, this is also the same thing. But after that, Damodar Maharaj came, and he talked about Gurudev. He was He was from Holland or Australia. Australia. So he talked so high about Gurudev and Bhakti and this, that. So it was like really flood, that you have a dam, water is this side, and somebody broke the dam. So my husband never wanted to hear Harikatha from anyone. So I was, and I didn't want to, like, if somebody says no to the Lord, he's like, I'm an instrument for him to get a sin. So I said, he will not go, I will go with my nephew. But that day my few friends were there, we all went to Florida. And as soon as we went in the Gurudev room, few years before I lost my father, I was very attached to my father. So when I entered in Gurudev room, looking at us, I do not know Gurudev eyes, everybody, like you all have not seen, but whosoever have seen, they know that if Gurudev looks at you or you look at him, it looks like that it is piercing your whole body inside, the rage. It was so strong. And then Gurudev so lovingly, he told, Beti, come here. So first I never thought that he is Gurudev. He thought maybe my father has come in the form of this. And that was more inclination too. And then I started asking Gurudev millions of questions, this, that, why should be this, why not temple, why should temple, hospital should be made, we are doing this, we are doing that. So few things he replied, and then he got tired and he said that this, he told me that, okay, I'm giving you one disciple of mine, Aranya Maharaj, that time he was, and ask him any question. And he will fulfill your, like, he will try to clear all your queries. So I asked him so many questions, this, that, and then I was reading little bit Bhagavatam before, so I need, you have to have faith on somebody. Without argument it is. With argument you are not going to gain anything. So everyone took Harinam, and Gurudev said, no, nobody should be forced to take Harinam. It should come of your own. So somehow or another, and I liked him so much that I wanted to do anything for him. I took Harinam only just because it was Gurudev. It was not that I understood the Harinam. So now but I understand that there are so many jivas, as there is one slok, Brahmanda bharite hobe koi bhagwan jiv, Guru Krishna prasad paye bhakti lata bij. So I think I was one of the fortunate soul, jiv soul, that I met Gurudev, and due to Gurudev mercy only, because I was trying my best to be in the bad situation only, but he was so merciful that he gave me the Harinam. So Bhakti Lata Bij, the first is to serve, it is a Vasana to serve Yugal Kishore. So then I didn't understand that. They said, and I said, okay, Vasana means desire. So in the beginning, everything was forceful, that you have to desire to serve Lord. Because you do not understand, somebody just told you, it takes a time, like even if you put some seed, the seed to grow or to sprout, you have to give sun, water, soil, then it will come up. So, but I was very attached, I got very attracted somehow another. So then we went to meet Gurudev in Hawaii, and I took my son, and Gurudev was waiting for us. That time I did not realize the importance of time, and if you are going to meet Guru or any higher personality, like I was very naive, I can say, and ignorant, full of avidya. So we reached little late because it was a new place, and Madhav Maharaj keeps saying, oh, you all came so late. So I said, Madhav Maharaj, we did this, we did that. Anyway, Gurudev said, no problem, sit down. So we sat down, and I think anybody has seen in my Facebook or anywhere, my picture, Gurudev is blessing me, I am near. And that is the only picture in social media since when I met Gurudev is there. No other picture. because I never had any picture better than that. So Gurudev, that time, I was still, because I was a gynecologist and I have done a lot of bad karmas. That was my habit, which I told you, karmas, then you will know I was full of sin. So I was a gynecologist and I was justifying and doing it. Even I have done so many abortions. So I was just thinking, this is my profession. If I do not do, somebody else will do. And in India, there are so many reasons that abortion comes not only for desire, sometimes so I knew that it is bad because I have killed the life. So I have to confine to somebody and get rid of this sin. So Gurudev was talking about Haridas Thakur and we listened to that, and then Gurudev asked that any question. So I asked Gurudev, how can I become a devotee? I have done so much of bad karmas and all these things, and I do not know, like if you read anywhere, whatever you do, good or bad, fruit of activity will come to you. So Gurudev that day told me that, okay, you have done and you told me, so your all the sins from today is washed away, but do not repeat anything bad after today onwards. So I do not know, somehow or other I felt very relieved that yes, wrong things are gone, and now, so then I requested Gurudev that I want to serve you. Everybody says all these things when you meet Gurudev, because if you want to serve, you do not have to ask Gurudev. I think I am trying to serve Gurudev more when Gurudev is not in planet than when he was in the planet and I did serve him. I didn't. I was asking only questions which is related to me and my family. So not understanding that what is the importance of Guru, which I understand today, and you all are so lucky that you all are in this association that you can understand the importance of Guru Tattva. So later it was exciting that I met Gurudev, I'm here, there, then I tell Gurudev, please come to my home, I want to serve you. And Gurudev is so, they are Bhakt Vatsal. All the devotees, even better than Krishna, the Vaishnavas are. If you do any mistakes, Krishna is going to disown you. He is not going to keep you. But if you stay in touch with Vaishnava, they will always guide you so that you can always serve the lotus feet of Krishna. So I said, Gurudev, please come, and he agreed. He agreed right away, okay, I will come to Staten Island. So he came. I have seen so many functions, even like I'm the fourth one in my family, so many marriages also in my house. But the day Gurudev came to my home and all the kartal, mridanga, drums, singing, dancing, Jai Gurudev, whole area, I have never seen that kind of scene. I still, always it is visible in my eyes. Then I didn't know that if you call Gurudev, with Gurudev so many people will come. I only thought Gurudev or Madhav Maharaj and few people will come because I never have served any Guru. So, but few days before, two ladies came in my house. Oh, Gurudev is coming here, we have to see everything is right or not. I said, but I can take care. So, Tung Vidya Didi and Brinda Didi, no, you do not know this room, that room, the hair end should be up, this end should be low. So I said, oh, maybe Gurudev is a big deal then. But still I didn't think that so many people will come. So then people are coming, I thought half of the people will leave. Once Gurudev is settled down, then I am seeing that somebody is in basement, somebody is outside, somebody is here. I said, oh, it looks like all is going to stay here. So then it's funny. I think you should not tape all these things. So I made a lot of arrangement, but somebody is coming and saying, you have choker? Do you know choker? आटा को जब चालते हैं, जो कड़ा, that rough part of the wheat husk. I said, choker, what you are going to do with the choker? He said, I only eat that roti. I said, no, I didn't get that. Nobody told me I do not have that. So anyway, it was funny to me because so when we had a lot of program, not lot, 3 days only Gurudev stayed. So the program was done and few people like my niece, and she was that time dating with somebody who was eating meat. I do not know, Gurudev have never seen my niece. Looking in her eyes, he said, meat khana chhod dena. She didn't eat, but her boyfriend was eating that time. So few things had happened that time that it looks like that. Still because our mind is conditioned with lot of ignorance and lot of greed. So even if something is glittering, you do not think it is gold. So then next day, other people from Alachua, Manju Didi, she's a lawyer, and whole people, almost 90 people, first time I bought a pot and never used, only one time has been used. This big, maybe I will give it to you all here and it can be used. So I made curry for 90 people in that small stove. And there were a lot of people helped, not only me. There was, I think, that Prabhuji is no more alive. He used to have a hotel. He brought a lot of rotis from there. And it was a big festival. I do not think any festival can be like that. And so I'm very fortunate. We all are fortunate. We always think that I am very fortunate. You may think, but we should think that everybody on which Gurudev has glanced, knowingly or unknowingly, they are very fortunate. And even if you have not seen Gurudev, but listening his Bani, listening his lecture and helping whatever you all are doing, you must be very fortunate to get that opportunity. Otherwise, you could not have got it. So after that, there are wherever Gurudev will go, we will like a bee go near. If he is coming to Houston, we go there. If he is coming to Alachua, my life completely changed, more towards this side. But that time it was only Utsahamai. The bhajan is also only, bhajan has different category to do. And in the beginning, you get very enthusiastic. And then dhantarang, it will be like water waves which is fading. So in the beginning, lot of activities were like that. So listen to Gurudev Katha wherever he was there. And I didn't have a lot of association, only 6 years of Gurudev association. Then all of a sudden Gurudev became pretty sick. And during the sickness time, he gave me opportunity to serve him. He showed that he is eternal body. It was very hard for me to believe. Like I was believing because in the Shastra it is written that you should believe. You should have a faith, otherwise you are not going to learn. But swabhavik, like it is coming automatically, like the way the Raganuk Bhakti is. Swabhavik, it comes of its own. You do not have to force. In the same way, automatically comes of its own, and to feel that whatever is written in the Shastra is 100% true, you have witnessed it. I have witnessed it. When I was serving Gurudev, when he was sick, his whole body was swollen. Like he cannot even take a turn. So we used to give therapy. We used to make him turn from one side to another, lift his leg little bit. And one day with my colleague, I was telling him, I'm only giving him passive movement, like passive therapy. Therapy is two types, active and passive. Active means what you can do of your own. Passive, what you can do with the help. So we said, it is not going to help that much because we do not even know what is the active power. So Gurudev never used to open the eyes. So that day, when we were talking like this, all of a sudden we see Gurudev open the eyes. So we said very humbly, Gurudev, we want to see only to help you that how much power is there in your leg. So you do not have to lift too much, just as much as you can do. And that will give us little bit idea what's going on. You all will not be, maybe you all will believe because you all have a lot of faith right now. I believe by looking at it, Gurudev lifted the leg in the air and hold it for a long time. So I said, then from my mouth, because I was little outspoken, which is not good in front of Gurudev, you should not say like that. I said, Gurudev, all this natak going on, we think that we are doing this way, that way. So, and then he closed the eyes. That is the only thing. One time I saw that, and then I was very proud all the time, Gurudev loves me, Gurudev loves me. So he has broken my pride too. And that's also a good story. And looks like I will only tell a story. So, first day when my husband didn't go due to some reason of work, so I reached there and I went running to Govardhan where Gurudev was staying in his room. Outside, so many people, Brajnath Prabhu, Madhav Maharaj. I said, how is Gurudev, how is Gurudev? They said, okay, go and see your father. Brajnath Prabhu said. So I went there and I auscultated the chest, I sat down, I massaged like this, that. I'm sitting, almost more than 45 minutes. Gurudev didn't open the eyes. And from my inside, I'm only thinking, I've come from so far. At least Gurudev should acknowledge it. I am here. Still that time. So I'm sitting there. At last, Vishnu Prabhu from Houston, he came. And naturally, like it was a long flight for me. And you know, we do not have any kind of that much Shraddha. We are always looking for our comfort. At least I was looking for my comfort. That I am tired. At least I should go to my room, little bit rest, come in the evening. So little bit I am caring Gurudev. So if you have that much care, you will forget about yourself. But I didn't forget myself. So as soon as I saw Vishnu Prabhu, I said, Vishnu Prabhu, sit down. And you do like this, you do like that. Whatever has to be done. And I left. As soon as I left, he asked Gurudev asked Vishnu Prabhu. So she left. Vishnu Prabhu texted me that, Didi, as soon as you left, Gurudev is saying she left. So I was touched. But still, I was thinking, I'm so important. Look at that. Gurudev acknowledged me. So the last day, Gurudev said, no, before I leave the planet, I should break completely her pride. Then only she will understand. So I was only having Harinam. But I realized maybe I want to take Diksha today only, because it doesn't look like Gurudev is going to stay more in the planet. So one day before Diksha was given, I didn't take it. Last day, I just went and with all the preparation, and I told Madhav Maharaj, he was doing earning, I've come here, I want to take Diksha. He said, no Diksha today, Diksha is already given. I said, but I saw you are taking paper, touching Gurudev, giving it to everybody. So do the same thing to me, today also. So he said, he didn't say anything. So I sat near the feet, that if Gurudev opens the eyes, at least if you are towards the feet, he can see you right away. So I was sitting almost for more than 45 minutes. He gave me the paper, I took the paper, whatever I have to do to Gurudev, I did it. And I'm still sitting, that Diksha is done, but Gurudev has not seen it. So then the parikrama was about to go, and one of my friend, I have to go to Delhi, so she has to drop me Delhi. She had a car that time, so she called me, Didi, let's go, parikrama is going. So at last I left, I did pranam, and I said, okay, Gurudev is antaryami, he knows that I took Diksha. Just to satisfy myself, I keep telling. So we reached to one destination where Harikatha is going on. I am getting a text message from my colleague, the one we were giving the therapy. Didi, where are you? You didn't come. Gurudev is looking for you. So I said, but I am going to Delhi. Today I have my flight. And I was there. So this is the way Gurudev teaches us. Love means not only whatever you want, even Krishna. We all go and pray that, okay, give me this, give me this. But Krishna knows, like as we treat it, that He is our Almighty. He knows that what is good for us. If I am a devotee, if you are a devotee, if you are not a materialistic person, He knows that giving materialistic thing to a devotee is not a good thing. He will never give. He will take it to make you more under His shelter. So Gurudev did it because these things are not good. Always thinking of yourself that, okay, I am being loved, I am important, I am this. Humility, Saranagati, we know that once you want to surrender, there are 6 symptoms of surrendering. First, to think what is favorable for bhakti you do, and what is unfavorable, give it up. Think that Krishna is maintainer, Krishna is protector, humility and Atmanimedana. So very few things. I was knowing that yes, what is good for the bhakti we should do, but 100% not leaving, still not left, because I still mix with the karmic people. Sometimes, okay, we do not go, maybe they will not come to my house. This is also fear. So we should come out of all these things.